And it goes back to like, so I've been watching a lot of documentaries on like skateboarding, and they were talking about, there's a documentary on Rodney Mullen, who is like the godfather of like skateboarding. He's the guy that like invented, well, I don't know if he invented the ollie, but he invented the kickflip and a bunch of like all those like flat ground tricks that everybody knows now and people can do now. And so one of the things that they were talking about was that when he invented the kickflip, right, it took him thousands of hours to kind of figure it out, to figure out like the way that his body has to move or like whatever has to happen. But as soon as people saw him do it, those people that saw him do it, like within weeks, were already landing a kickflip.
Well, it's a cheat code,
right, because they've already seen it. But more than just seeing the process of it, they know that it's doable.
Yeah,
and they believe that it's possible. Yeah. And that's the crazy thing, because once you believe,
doesn't even know it because he hasn't done it yet. Oh.
Right, because if you don't know that it's possible, then how the hell are you even gonna get there, right? And so that's what's even more incredible.
He had no roadmap. He's blindly trying to make up a kickflip.
He's thinking something. He's like, hey, what if I can flip the board this way?
What do I have to do?
What do I have to try? You know, and like to have that vision, to create something out of like nothing. I mean, to him it was probably just fun, right? Like, but it's his like drive that gets him there, right? But at some point, like these people, right, whether it be MMA fighters, whether it be soccer players, whether it be, you know, skateboarders, anyone that wants to try to do something, at some point you have to imagine it and you have to believe, and you can't imagine something unless you believe that it's possible.
Yeah. I think the same thing happened with Tony Hawk. He hit the 900.
Right. And then everybody started doing the 900. They started hitting 1080s and stuff like that, which is crazy. And I remember growing up when Tony Hawk did the 900. Do you remember how fucking like how absolutely crazy it was? It was like an event, because it wasn't just like the X videos or like the not X videos. Slip.
I don't think we have that. We have the.
Oh, shout out to X videos.
This is DJ PJ, and this is Raul. He's a time, oh boy.
This is DJ Foreskin cutting it up. That was, but anyways, the X Games. Imagine
the fuck off, the fuckathon,
the Pornhub game. No, but the X Games. Yeah, and he did the 900. Like, I remember it was kind of like a big thing, but then again, I was kind of into skateboarding. It
was like after the fact. He like stayed late and just like, fuck the competition.
Is that what it was?
It's
like,
not, this is from points. This is me just like,
I need to do it. I need to do it. No, you're right. Because he had finished his 3 heats already. So like how they run is like they do in heats, right? So they have to do 3 runs, and then like the 2 best get points for it.
Okay.
But I guess like, or if he was doing it on the half pipe, I think his time had already expired or something like that. And he did do it. And it was absolutely nuts, dude. I remember that shit. But athletes, man, they're fucking insane. We that's how much we admire athletes, male and female. We went on like a
psychological deep dive into it. Yeah.
But you know, I appreciate that, because I feel like a lot of times people take athletes for granted. I mean, yeah, they get paid a shit ton of money, but I think a lot of times people, like, we see it so often, right? Like on TV and stuff like that, that you're like, oh, okay, they should do that or whatever.
Monday morning quarterbacks only exist because you take it for granted. Yeah. Why didn't they do this? Oh, I would have done that. Like, you wouldn't have done shit.
It's like, you wouldn't have seen all those runs at the same time while you have like 3 dudes blitzing you. Like, yeah, you know, like, I don't know if I'd be able to fucking hang. Well, everyone, thank you for listening and watching. This has been Raul.
DJ PJ.
We hope to see you with us again.
Come back for more.
Just come back.
Like, subscribe, do all that.